April 2019 Astro Tarot forecast. I am shuffling the Starman Tarot, which is a new massive deck that I'm using. I used this in last month's Psychic Tarot readings, and thank you for your patience. Let's get to the forecast. I'll be drawing the cards in a little while. We are still in a Mercury retrograde as I'm recording these, and that is occurring in Pisces in your 12th house. And Mercury will officially go direct on the 28th at 16 degrees of Pisces. And this will give you some mental reprieve, as Aries has been dealing with a lot of internal issues and analyzation. The subconscious mind is on rewind. So you'll be catching up with maybe some dream recall has been happening for Aries. And you've been catching up with memories, and you're reminded of nostalgic times. But once Mercury goes direct, you're making up for lost time in that area. And you'll be able to think more clearly and more presently. So I want to talk about an aspect that's happening at the very last day of March. Mars is entering Gemini in your 3rd house. And this month is all about you, Aries, as the sun is in your sign. It's your solar return. Happy birthday and happy spring to you. The sun entered Aries in your 1st house on March 20th. And as Mars, another fiery energy, enters Gemini, through May 15th, your communications are increasing. Your how you're expressing yourself is coming out more. And your tone might be a little bit aggressive, so you want to watch how you are speaking to other people and make sure you're not too assertive. There's a fine line between aggressive and assertive. I still haven't mastered that in life, but Mars could have you teetering on hot in how you're communicating, and your relationship with your siblings has a lot of energy to pick up. And if there is a dynamic of sibling rivalry or something unsettled in this area, I think it comes up and out between March 31st and March 15th. And it might not be comfortable to talk about if you have a sibling issue or a family issue, but this is the time to release that drama, as Mars is a dramatic planet, and the 3rd house of the siblings, communication, and the vehicle, transportation. There might be a desire, Mars, to purchase a new mode of transportation for some of you, Aries. And for some of you, this might affect the energy around neighborhoods and how active you are in your communities in the 3rd house. There's energy to connect and, in a smaller way than the 11th house, be social in your close, comforted neighborhoods and intimate areas of your life. On the 5th of April, we have our new moon at 15 degrees of Aries. This is your new moon, and this is powerful for you. We're halfway through the sign, and you should make a list for yourself, your intentions, and keep it on the positive. There's no need to discuss what you don't want. Just write what you do expect, or what is already happening that you are grateful for. And gratitude goes a long way when you are creating your intention list. The new moon is new beginnings for you, for everyone, but particularly Aries and Aries rising. So please watch your ascendant and your moon sign for a full dose of divination. The new moon is great for starting new projects and personal endeavors. If you have a creative concept that you are considering a release date for, the 5th of April is a beautiful time. On the 10th of April, we have Jupiter retrograding, which is common once every year. Jupiter retrogrades at 24 degrees of Sagittarius this year, back through August 12th in the 9th house. So there is there's a slowdown of the planet of benevolence and opulence in a sector of foreign travel. It doesn't affect how much positivity can be accrued or occur in this area for you, but it's more slowly dispersed. I feel like there is more room with Jupiter to assess what travel and certification and educations are most important between April and August. You can't do everything, so pick and choose what you'll be contributing your energy to in the 9th house. And it's okay to travel with Jupiter retrograde in the 9th. You might not have the capability of learning and storing as much data as you want to when Jupiter is here, because you want to get your hands on everything. You know, take a million courses online, travel, study new cultures, get involved politically, and philosophically create your ideas and your conceptual theories. You still can do that, but you can't do everything at once. So you have to pick and choose what's going to feed your soul the most. On the 17th of April, Mercury enters Aries. So now you have Mercury and the Sun in your 1st house sector. And communication, this is a month of expression for you. And what you are saying is just as important as how you are saying it, Aries. So choose your words wisely. And you might want to feel hasty or rushed. You are the leader and a very quick energy, but take your time in decision making as Mercury is in your 1st house, helping you to analyze and discern. On the 19th, closure is available. We have our full moon at 29 degrees of Libra in your polar opposite sign. So some of you are closing the door on old marriages and old relationships, and your connection with certain business partnerships. Things have come to an end, and a really strong end at the 29-degree mark. Some of you have tried to end connections prior, but they don't always stop right away. You know, relationships take a while to get through and to decide if it's worth contributing to. And some of you have broken up and gotten back together and given it a 2nd and 3rd shot. There feels like a finality that's available here. For those of you who are disconnecting, it feels like this is the finality. This is the finale of a business partnership in the 7th house, or a marriage or strong significant other relationship. On the 20th, the Sun exits your 1st house and enters your money sector, enters Taurus, the security sector. So this is beautiful for self-confidence. If you are ending things in relationship, you have self-esteem at your grasp with the Sun in the 2nd house. So it's easier to feel good about your decisions. And if you are investing or sharing resources with other people, this is a good time between April 20th and May 21st or May 20th to put your money in the right places and with the right people. Budget and get your money in alignment. And additionally, on the 20th, Venus enters your sign. So the Sun left, but Venus is there, and so is Mercury. And this is beautiful for attraction. You're looking your best from the 20th of April forward until the middle of May. So there's attraction available to you. If you decide to cut the cord on a long relationship, I don't think you'll be alone for long. So that's good odds with Venus in the 1st house. And looking your best, feeling your best, always attracts the right energy. When you're in alignment, others can be in alignment with you. Let's see what comes up in this deck. The back is super cool. It's very high-tech looking, very progressive. And David Bowie is in most of the depictions here. This is inspired by the artwork that David DeAngelis has created for David Bowie. So let's see what comes up for Aries and Aries rising and Aries moon for this month of April. Ooh. First card, wow, strength. You're getting stronger, and physically, Aries needs to take care of their physical selves. This is a card of the sign of Leo, another fire sign like you. It's time to get moving, and there's action to this card. And physically maintaining your bones, your joints, ligaments, remaining flexible is just as important as muscle strength. In fact, it might be a little more. So don't forget to continue to treat all of your body and not just some of it. The Nine of Cups is the next card. Well, Aries is maintaining their goals. There's wish fulfillment available when this card appears. The next card, Nine of Swords. So for every pain or for every painstaking effort that Aries has put forth, you can complete, there's 9 cups to be given to you. You can complete what you started now. 8 of Swords. Some of you are still feeling like you don't have all of the resources you need, or your mind is telling you you're stuck. Unless you are truly bound up like this person, you know, with tape and blades and stuck physically, there's nothing truly keeping you stuck except the mind. And that's very common to do. If you tell yourself enough times that that can't happen, and no, that won't work, then you'll be right. It won't. So change your story. The next card, the Lovers. There is a connection available for Aries, and I see that in the astrology. There could be a strong Leo coming through for you, or a Gemini. This is the card of Gemini, the Lovers, and this is Leo. Aren't these powerful? They're so bright, I don't even know where to look at. There's so much symbolism in these decks, in this particular deck, that I could stare at them for hours and get new messages. So that's why I like to use new decks every month, or try to. They're inspiring for me as a reader. In order for Aries to get stronger, you need to tell yourself that you have choices, you have options when the Lovers card appears, and finish what you start always. You're the leader. Don't leave things undone. Complete your goals. And if you've taken a step back from finishing, trust that you've got the determination and the strength and the willpower to complete what's necessary. I hope this was helpful for you, Aries. Happy birthday. I'm wishing you a beautiful spring. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.